Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ango. In this video, we got some incredibly big news. Kenny Omega essentially exposes Cody Rhodes, some of the issues backstage, also reveals who was responsible for starting the war with WWE. In addition to that, we are also going to talk about AEW confirming the main event for Revolution. I'm going to give you guys my prediction. And we got to talk a little bit about New Japan because there has been a new champion crowned last night, or early this morning, I should say. So we are going to discuss that all in today's video. If you guys want more news videos like this, don't forget to click that subscribe button. I bring you my reaction, my opinions to everything that's happening. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We got to talk about Sanada winning the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship. It happened at New Japan's New Year's Golden Series. And honestly, I am excited about this. For those who don't follow New Japan Pro Wrestling, I highly encourage you to check it out. I understand in the United States it could be somewhat difficult to watch if you don't have New Japan NJPW World, which is their streaming service. Keep in mind, they now have a television deal on Access TV, but their television deal on Access TV, it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, they have one. A lot of people talking very highly about this match as well. Sanada versus Tanahashi. Very good match back and forth. Sanada wins by pinfall. This is Sanada's first time holding the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship. Also, I just kind of want to mention this. A lot of people didn't know that Sanada used to be in Impact Wrestling. So for me, that's more in particular as to why I actually like this news. When Sanada was in Impact Wrestling, he was super talented, but you could tell he was super young, not enough experience. Then he went back to Japan. When he went to New Japan Pro Wrestling, obviously he pretty much completely gave a makeover to himself his entire career. Turns out he's even better than we thought. I'm excited about this. I think, for those who actually watch New Japan and understand, NJPW, especially right now, they're in a very weird situation because of the pandemic. So they have relied more on their talent versus Americans or British talent coming in and stuff like that. So just altogether good stuff. I like when you see somebody kind of climb the ranks and like grow, it's always nice to see. And that's kind of what it feels like with Sanada. Our next story, guys, we got to talk about this. Hangman Page, Adam Cole has been confirmed for AEW Revolution. This is going to be the main event for the pay-per-view. And this is going to be for the World Championship. And I figured, why not give you guys my overall prediction and just kind of talk about, what I think we should all expect. First of all, I wish AEW, and this is just me speaking as a fan of AEW, I wish AEW never booked Lance Archer versus Hangman Page. Because that feud was built up in such a short period of time. The match was fantastic, by the way. The Texas Death Match was great. I loved it. But I feel like the excitement for Hangman Page and Adam Cole is far larger than Lance Archer and Hangman Page. So I kind of wish they just didn't do that feud and they just kind of jumped into a story right here. Now, the best part about Hangman Page and Adam Cole getting this opportunity, first and foremost, is there was a lot of history there. And for the next month, as we build towards Revolution, I fully expect AEW to kind of dive into that. More in particular, though, something that I've wanted to mention for a while. I think Hangman Page is a great superstar. And when I say superstar, I'm not talking about it in the context of like WWE superstar, like that way. I'm talking about like superstar in the world of mainstream media. Like I think Hangman Page could be an absolute big star. I can see him carrying himself well into the future with the mainstream media, red carpet, things like that. Because I think Hangman Page, he has personality. He's just a cool guy to watch wrestle. Altogether, he carries himself well. So when I say superstar, I think he has that potential to just be really massive in the public eye. Now, with that being said, I think Hangman Page, his title reign hasn't been the most exciting, but this is largely due to the fact that since AEW essentially started, there was this huge hope and wish for Hangman Page to become AEW World Champion. And I think the chase, no matter what, the chase is always better than what comes after it. And I think that's kind of the best example to use here for Hangman Page. I'm not hating on it. I just think right now it actually makes more sense for the belt to come off of Hangman Page. I think Adam Cole cheating to win would be the most incredible way to book this. having Red Dragon, the Bucks. I don't know. I think we can. What I think will end up happening is I think Red Dragon will end up showing up, helping Adam Cole win. This is going to set up a 6-man feud between Bucks and Hangman, or Bucks with Hangman and Adam Cole with Red Dragon. I think this is going to eventually turn the Bucks babyface, and Hangman Page will realign with them, and they're going to have this feud, 6-man tag. I don't know. Maybe they bring in trio belts, hopefully. But that's what I see happening. That would be really cool. Guys, we got to talk about some major drama in AEW, though. This is pretty crazy. Kenny Omega was interviewed with Meltzer. And with on the Wrestling Observer, it's pretty rare where Kenny actually comes out. But he kind of went into a lot of stuff. So we're going to go over a couple things. Though my professional relationship with Cody was great, he's not a guy that I can go and get a Diet Pepsi with on my off time. I don't know how he personally feels about anything. I can only guess as to why he would leave. Maybe in the end, we had the Bucks and their vision, my vision, and Cody's vision. All of our visions are different. I would say mine was more similar to what the Bucks had envisioned, and Cody's was much different. When this thing, AEW, first started, the most passionate person of our revolution, the most passionate person of creating the us versus them mentality was Cody. It was strange for him to just choose to go up and walk away. But this is where things get even crazier. When Cody had his way of going about things, I wasn't sure how to follow up with that, nor was I interested. There was Kenny doing his thing, the Bucks doing their thing, and the Codyverse over there doing whatever it is that he does. I heard Cody Rhodes is on a flight to Saudi Arabia. If that makes him happy, that makes him happy. Again, the Bucks and I, we weren't doing this for the war. All the guys and gals in WWE are doing their thing, always wishing the best for those guys. But then it gets even crazier. AEW is very much Tony Khan's thing and baby. We're there to support it in any way that we can. It's very possible that this current version of AEW wasn't a good fit for Cody. I think that he saw it with AEW, with his deal being up, as an opportunity to investigate something within wrestling or life in general that would bring him more happiness. But guys, here's the most absolutely incredibly crazy part. This is where things are really, really strange to me. This idea that AEW and Cody Rhodes cannot work things out is super strange to me. And the reason why it's so incredibly crazy is because Kenny Omega talking about Saudi Arabia kind of gives me this idea or this impression that perhaps Cody Rhodes and everything is a work. You never know with this type of shit, to be honest. But what I will say is if it is a work, congratulations to AEW pulling it off. I still maintain that it's creative differences, man. They all had issues. We've talked about this before. There was rumors of Cody wanting a significant amount of money. You know, this idea that Cody wanted to do this war with WWE, that's amazing to me. That's amazing that that's what Kenny Omega has to say. Cody was the one who wanted the war. They didn't. I don't know, man. It's something about that is just strange to me, but we'll see what happens as time goes on. Clearly, there were some issues. Maybe they're playing into it. I don't know. A lot of people have been kept quiet about this, though. So these are Kenny's comments on Cody Rhodes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.